Hi everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. I wanted to do something very comforting today so that everybody kind of feels safe. This will be a great recipe for the holidays or on a weeknight when it's really cold outside. And I want to share with you my mac and cheese. A lot of my friends love this recipe. It's very easy. So I wanted to share it with you today. But first, because I am a little bit stressed with what's going on right now, I've broken out the quarantine wine. Yes, it says quarantine. A good friend of mine in California sent it to me, and it actually, the proceeds benefit all of the essential workers. And so it's a Pinot Noir, it's a red wine, and it's very lovely. And so I went ahead and poured myself a glass. So before we even begin, cheers to everybody, stay safe. This is the Pinot. Let's give it a go. Let's try this. Yes, I believe my stress level has gone down a little bit. So I hope you guys pour yourself something while you're cooking. But let's go ahead and start off with my mac and cheese. So let's scooch over here. I've got some in my pan here. I've got about 2 cups of half and half, and it's coming to a simmer. Let me lower the heat a little bit. It's bubbling away, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add my cheese of choice, which is a nice sharp cheddar. And you can use Italian cheese, but I want a good melty cheese. So this is about 1 packet, which is about 1 3/4 cups of sharp cheddar. And all I do is I don't create a roux to thicken it up. The half and half will go ahead and thicken this sauce up, cheese sauce, really well. So all I'm doing is I'm just basically letting the cheese melt. You can add more cheese. Oh, it's looking really good. It's melted really well. And that's all you really need. You really don't need to make a roux to thicken this up. And then after this is a 1-pot meal. I create my cheese sauce. I've already cooked off my pasta, and I use shells. I love shells because it captures all that cheese. You can use macaroni, elbow macaroni if you want, but small shells are my preference because I think they really hold the cheese sauce. I don't know if you can see this. I wish I can zoom in on this, but the sauce has come together, the cheese sauce, it's already thick. I've reserved a little bit of my pasta water just in case it tightens up too much. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the heat. I'm gonna go ahead and season now with a little pepper, and I'm using black pepper, little cranks of that. I'm gonna go ahead, since this is not a salty cheese, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of season it right now with a little sprinkling of some kosher salt. And then I'm gonna go ahead and now and just bring it all together. Here are my cooked shells, and I cooked it to the package directions, and there are my shells. Got some fell over, and then we're just gonna toss it in the sauce. I've got it on low heat, and it's coating it really well. The half and half and the sharp cheddar, I don't know if you can hear that. You can hear it just, this is a good sound. That is your cheese sauce enveloping your shells, your pasta shells. Okay, what can make this even better? You guessed it, bacon. So I've cooked up some bacon, drained it on a paper towel. It's nice and crispy. If you want this vegetarian, you don't need to put the meat, but I like bacon in my mac and cheese. Actually, at work, my executive chef actually did a pulled pork mac and cheese, and that was divine. But people at home, you can use a really nice applewood smoked bacon to kind of achieve that smoky effect. All right, so that's nice and brilliantly tossed. Now, what can I even make this even better? I like to put truffle oil in it. So here is my little secret weapon, and this is my white truffle oil. Boop. And I'm gonna just do a light drizzle. I guess that wasn't really light. I like truffle. I've just turned off my heat because we're gonna finish this in the oven. So here we go. Nice and creamy. I love that sound. All right, I'm gonna just kind of smooth this out. I can smell that truffle. Oh my God, it smells so good. All right, it smells great. So how do we finish this off? I like to put a crust on it. So what I did was I took some panko and some Parmesan and some fresh Italian parsley, and I'm just gonna sprinkle this on top. So then when we bake it, it's gonna have this lovely crust. Oh my God, okay. I think my stress level has gone down just by doing this. So if you guys are looking for something, instead of working out, here, this is something you can do. I love cooking, I love baking. That's all I've been doing during quarantine, during everything that's going on out there. You guys know what I'm talking about. We all need something, and this is what comforts me. So there we go. It's looking great. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the peaks of the Italian parsley. Again, it's just panko crumbs. I would say about a cup, mixed with half a cup of grated parm and Italian flat leaf parsley. I've layered it on top. I've already got my oven preheated at 350. We're gonna bake this off for about 30 minutes until the top is golden brown. But I'm gonna finish it off with some olive oil so that it can not be so dry. You can also do pats of butter, but I'm gonna do it with olive oil. Kind of healthy, right? So there you have it. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven, again at 350 for about 30 minutes or until golden brown. And then we'll come back in and taste it, all right? See you soon. The moment is here, fresh out of the oven. It's been 30 minutes. And if you can take a look at that glorious crust. The Parmesan, the panko crumbs, nicely browned. You have a nice crust, and then below it's gonna be nice and creamy. And we're gonna go ahead and try it now. So let's go ahead and dish a plate up. I let it sit for a little bit, about 5 minutes or so to set up. Otherwise, it will be kind of runny. So I want it to at least set up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna just get a little bit for myself, and also because it gets really hot once you get it out of the oven, and it'll be too hot for you to eat. So, okay, so I wanna make sure I get some bacon. Okay, there we go. If you can see that, I wanna make sure you guys see that. Oh my goodness, I wish you can smell it. I smell the bacon, I smell the truffle oil, of course that cheese. Okay, let's go ahead. It's hot, for sure. Oh, can you hear that? Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely comforted. I'm definitely less stressed. This is a stick to your ribs kind of meal for your family. I mean, if you look at this, I want you guys to look at this. That's a lot of food. And there's only 2 people in my household. So this is gonna be great leftovers. You could also make this recipe and divide it, and you can freeze the other half. That way you'll have something in your freezer to reheat. But this is amazing. And it doesn't take that long to make. You can add veggies to it if you want. Make it your own. I'm just showing you my version of what I like my mac and cheese to be. Sometimes I'll put caramelized onions in it, which makes it really, really good. You can put pancetta. Like you said, my chef put pulled pork in it, sauteed veggies, anything. So this is my recipe to you all. I hope you make it at home. It's definitely a comfort meal, but please make it. It will make you feel good in your heart and your bellies. So from my kitchen to yours, again, be safe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.